Saudi Arabia plans to terminate contracts with foreign companies unless they move their regional headquarters to the kingdom. This puts the country in direct competition with its ally, the United Arab Emirates, which is also home to the region's prime commercial hub, Dubai. Saudi Arabia is giving multinationals until 2024 to set up regional offices in Riyadh or be barred from lucrative government contracts. The kingdom wants to replicate the success of and possibly replace the UAE as the region's most business-friendly country. And Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman says the kingdom will offer investment opportunities worth up to $6 trillion over the next decade. This has already won over 24 international companies like Deloitte and PepsiCo. They're committed to moving their regional offices to the oil-rich state last month. Well, let's get more on this now with Ellen Wald once again, who's the president of energy consulting firm Transversal. She's also the author of the book Saudi Inc. and she joins us from Florida. Good to have you back again, Ellen. Now, this has been described as a bold and unexpected move on Saudi Arabia's part. Is this part of the kingdom's plan to diversify its economy under its Vision 2030 proposal?
Absolutely. I think it's absolutely part of this plan, but it's also part of, I think it comes along with the fact that the Saudis have really been looking to attract a lot of foreign businesses to their country, particularly to develop NEOM. And now they're talking about really doing a lot of development in Riyadh. And so I think they've got a lot of infrastructure out there. If you look at Riyadh, you know, there's plenty of buildings, there's plenty of office space, but there aren't a whole lot of people or companies occupying that space. And so it seems almost like the issue, you know, if you build it, they will come. Well, they built it sort of, but they didn't really come. So now they're trying to incentivize or almost threaten companies or international companies to come. And it's an interesting approach because a lot of companies have set up in Dubai. They're very happy there. Dubai has also been is a much more liberal place. It has also liberalized significantly as it's gone along. It's made it much more comfortable for expatriates to live there, for foreigners to live there. You know, they've made changes to some of their laws that have made it much more comfortable in terms of say, drinking alcohol or getting married, inheritance laws. They're allowed to use the laws of their own country. And so Saudi Arabia has a very far way to come in order to get to where Dubai is in terms of that kind of permissiveness. On the other hand, what this could do for Saudi Arabia is it really could open up the Middle East to companies that aren't in Dubai. So you've got a company that says, hey, I may have a better shot at this contract with the Saudis simply because I'm not yet in the region. And so it could actually entice new companies to enter the region, setting up shop in Saudi Arabia while leaving some of the more established ones that are in Dubai out in the cold.
Yes, this leads me to my next question, because the move is being seen as an attempt to perhaps lure some of the foreign companies away from Dubai, which, as you pointed out, has established itself as one of the prime regional commercial hubs. What does Saudi Arabia need to do? I mean, you hinted at perhaps relaxing some of its social restrictions, but do you think Saudi Arabia will offer some generous incentives in order for these companies to set up shop in places like Riyadh?
Absolutely, and they already are. For example, I think a lot of these companies that move their regional headquarters there will be exempt from some of the Saudi labor laws, which require the companies to employ a certain percentage of Saudis. So that's a big help to them. I'm not sure they're going to be all that successful in luring a lot of companies away from Dubai unless the contract is really, really that lucrative. But they may be successful in getting new companies that wouldn't have thought that they had a chance at a Saudi government contract to the region to try to pursue that, because they may feel like they have a better chance since they're not already in Dubai. And so I wonder if we may see some new names coming to the Middle East and getting those lucrative contracts. I know the idea is maybe to lure away from Dubai, but they may have a better shot at kind of getting some of the maybe smaller or less established ones to come in. At the same time, if they do want to lure away from Dubai, they've got to relax a lot of the restrictions. People aren't going to they're certainly not going to want to live in Saudi Arabia, and it's not all that easy to work there and then say live in Dubai. I mean, it's not hard, but it's not optimal.
Okay, Ellen Wald from Transversal Consulting. A pleasure as always. Thank you for that.